How about Alone on the Clock, Doc?
Guess who?
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Hello guys and gals, thank you so much for clicking on this video and checking out my channel FilmBuzz, where today I'll be giving you guys and gals my first initial impressions and thoughts on the latest horror movie of the year, Cuckoo. But now without further ado, let's dive into the spoiler-free review of So let me start off by giving you guys and gals a quick movie synopsis about what Cuckoo is about, because even after watching this movie, I'm still trying to figure out what I really liked about this movie and what its story was even about, which, don't get me wrong, was a good movie at the end of the day. But anyway, a 17-year-old Gretchen, our main protagonist and character we're following throughout the movie, leaves her mother and American home to live with her father, who has just moved into a resort into the German Alps with his new family, and in return giving Gretchen a new stepmother and siblings. But as they're arriving at their future residence, they are greeted by Mr. Koenig, her father's boss, who takes inexplicable interest in Gretchen's mute half-sister Alma. But when something doesn't seem right in the tranquil vacation paradise, Gretchen is plagued by strange noises and bloody visions until she discovers a shocking secret that also concerns her own family. But that's as much of a brief explanation I'm going to give you about the movie, because this is a spoiler-free review at the end of the day. But Cuckoo is a movie I went into blind without knowing any background knowledge of who was directing it, or who was in it, or what the movie's premise was about. And I came out of the theater really enjoying the movie and its cast and its overall story it's trying to tell, which just started to lose me a little near the end and beginning of the movie, because it literally throws way too much exposition at you left and right and pretty much says to the audience, so this happened, and this is why we are here, and so said character is here now, because so beat it. But even with these small nitpicks I had with the movie, at the end of the day, it's still a pretty darn good movie, with an interesting plot that gets you invested in the story and its character. But with that out of the way, now let's get onto some positives I had about the movie. First, let's talk about what Cuckoo absolutely nails. The movie is directed by Tillman Singer, who's known for his unique style, and that style is on full display here. That atmosphere is one of the film's biggest strengths. From the very first scene, you're pulled into this eerie, unsettling world that keeps you on the edge the entire time. And let's not forget about the performances. Hunter Schafer is a standout in the lead role. She delivers a gripping performance that's both intense and deeply emotional. Schafer really sells the psychological turmoil her character goes through, and making you feel every moment of fear, confusion, and desperation. Another big positive is the film's cinematography and sound design. The visuals are hauntingly beautiful, with a color palette that shifts to reflect the story's dark themes. The sound design is just as impressive. It's subtle when it needs to be and jarring when the tension peaks. A combination creates an immersive experience that really gets under your skin. But let's get into some of the downsides. For starters, Cuckoo isn't your typical horror movie. It's more of a psychological thriller with horror elements, and that might not be what everyone's looking for. The pacing is deliberately slow, which works to build tension but can also feel drawn out, especially if you prefer a faster paced narrative. Another potential issue is the story itself. Cuckoo is packed with an abstract elements and a plot that's open to interpretation. While some viewers will love piecing together the mystery, others might find it confusing or frustrating. If you're someone who likes clear answers and a straightforward story, this film might leave you scratching your head. The supporting cast, including John Malkovich and Gemma Chan, do a solid job, but their characters aren't as fleshed out as you might expect. They add to the overall atmosphere, but their roles feel more like pieces of the puzzle rather than fully developed characters. So, should you check out Cuckoo? If you're into horror that's heavy on atmosphere and psychological depth, then definitely give it a watch. It's a visually stunning film and a strong lead performance, but just be prepared for a slower pace and a story that doesn't hand you all the answers. Overall, I'd give Cuckoo a solid 8 out of 10. It's a daring and thought-provoking film that's worth your time if you're up for something a little different. But if you're looking for a more traditional horror experience, this one might not hit the mark for you. But then again, guys and gals, that's just my initial impressions and thoughts about Tillman Singer's Cuckoo, and what I thought about the movie and what it brought to the table, specifically in the horror genre. And with that, if you like this video, I'd really appreciate you guys and gals hitting that like and subscribe button and turning on bell notifications to get notified when my videos go live, because at the end of the day, these videos take a huge chunk of time to make and edit and put care into them to make them my own way and style. And also be on the lookout for my upcoming review of the Crow remake, because I've heard some not good things about that movie, but hey, also give it a chance. But as always, guys and gals, take care.